Hello Aries, my name's Jason. Thanks for visiting my channel. Special thanks if you're revisiting my channel. This is your general reading for December 2018. Could be a bit about love, career, choices, people from the past I'm feeling. Let's have a look here. You go into December with the Three of Pentacles. So it looks like there's some issues to do with working with other people, some kind of plans that you've got or had, perhaps some kind of building plan or building something together. You see the people on the ground there, the monk and the woman, they've got some plans there and they're showing this person up there. So perhaps this person standing on that stool is making some kind of decision about these plans that they're doing, and maybe you're feeling that he doesn't really belong there. He's not really qualified to make this decision. Okay, either way, it's working with other people, and it looks like there are a few things that need to be sorted there going into December. The challenge for the month of December, you have here the Knight of Wands. Okay, so someone may be coming in with a message about something starting. Okay, so it's like an opportunity to start something, perhaps a message that the ball started rolling. Okay, now if it's your energy, you might be the person starting this new project. So it could be something to do with this building project or this new team situation, and it looks like you might be, if not taking a lead just yet, you are putting things into place. Okay, you might not be hanging around too long in this project, so perhaps your role in this thing is just to get it started, or you see yourself as just to get it started and then moving on. Perhaps it's a renovation project or something where you're just going to draw up the plans and then pass it on to someone to deal with, something like that. Okay, your fears for the month of December. Okay, this is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands represents the opportunity to start something brand new. And it looks like you're a little bit afraid of what this might bring. Perhaps you're not feeling ready for this. So if this is this building project that it seems to be coming back to me, perhaps all the ducks aren't in a row yet to make sure that this can go full throttle, or at least you're feeling there's just a little bit of doubt there for you. Okay, we'll clarify that shortly. Okay, the best attitude for you to take, you have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles tells us that this is just the beginning. Don't try and go too quickly, but definitely make a start, and that one pentacle can turn into many pentacles. And if you see the fields in the back there, they're just very small at the moment, not much on them. But when you have a look at the other court cards, the Knight and the King, they grow. So those fields in the back grow and become lush. By the time it gets to the King, the King is surrounded with all the abundance which has come from these fields. So perhaps the card's saying it's a good time to invest in this idea, whatever it is that you're trying to start, whether it's a building or some kind of investment. Now, the outcome, the end of December, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands deals with communications. Okay, so it looks like they'll be coming in pretty quickly now. So definitely, I'm thinking that the first half of December, you're going to get this communication, which is going to impact something about this project that you're working on here. I'm not feeling any love here, unfortunately. It feels to me more like some kind of career move or some kind of practical project, and there'll be a message coming in. I'm not sure about what that is yet. We'll have a look at it and see. So if this is resonating for you, that's great. Please let me know in the comments if it does. Now, what is the Three of Pentacles here for? Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for Aries. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, so if this is your energy, Aries, the Queen of Wands is generally a very classy, active kind of a woman, and she wants to take the lead. She's very organized, and So if it's your energy, fantastic. I'm getting a good feeling that you might be rising to the occasion to lead this, whatever it is, okay? Good thing about the Queen of Wands is that she's certainly not lazy. She's well organised, and she offers a stability to any project which comes along, and she does it in a very charismatic kind of a way. So the Queen of Wands is a really good for the morale around the place. Okay, and so if this is some kind of a promotion that you might be going for, or some leadership position you've got, that's what it's feeling like there. So it's feeling like you're taking a lead somewhere, and you're going to be a really popular kind of a person in this arrangement, whatever it is. You'll be making some decisions. The Queen of Wands is also very creative, and so perhaps you've got this great creation and you're trying to communicate these ideas to the other people around you, so they understand what you want them to project or what you want them to build. Okay, and yeah, it looks like you're just a bit unsure about the people who you're engaging, whether they're up to the job or not. Okay, so you might be looking around and saying, well, is this the right person? Maybe I should get a couple of different views on things, and someone might come along with better ideas or ways to make sure your ideas can flow through. But at the moment, it looks like you've got this great idea, and you're just not sure about who to engage to actually take it to full fruition. Okay, so you have in your challenge position the Knight of Wands. So why is the Knight of Wands here for Aries? The Knight of Wands here in the challenge position for Aries. We know that knights quite often bring messages, and they quite often they're a person involved in things. The Knight of Wands is generally charismatic. They don't often hang around that long, so I'm hoping that this is not a con man that you're dealing with, or a trickster. If it's a love reading, then it could be this, you might be feeling a bit conflicted by like a one-night stand kind of energy. You might think they might want more than that, or yeah, it's not really feeling like a love thing, a romance thing. It's feeling more like some serious project you've got on. Okay, and the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Fool. So this person who's come along here, so you have the Knight of Wands. These are fairly similar kind of characters. They're both fire. I'm always reminded of fire when I see these two guys. There's a devil-may-care kind of attitude about both of them, a real sexy kind of energy, but these guys don't hang around long. So that's what I've got there. Why are these cards in the challenge position? Are there personalities here which might not be that reliable? Okay, perhaps this is your energy, Aries. Perhaps you're not that reliable. But they always remind me of Aries, the Knight of Wands and the Fool. They both remind me of Aries because they like to get things going and started and moving along. They quite often don't stick with it. They sort of get a bit bored. They can stick with it, but they just get a bit bored and lose enthusiasm after a while if things don't keep moving with the pace that they want. Okay, and you have the Empress. So you have the Fool clarified by the Empress. So it looks like there could be a mixing of business and pleasure here. So you might be meeting someone really, you might be meeting a partner or a romantic interest through some kind of work project that you've got on. Okay, so male or female, not sure, but I don't know how long this will last, but it looks like there could be some real chemistry between you and someone you're working with on a project, okay, that crosses your path. Again, they might not be reliable, but you're probably thinking, oh, to hell with it. That's what's coming through. Okay, so what fears do you have? Why would Aries be a little bit reluctant about the Ace of Wands, this new opportunity? Why is Aries not quite sure about this new opportunity, not quite ready for this new opportunity. Okay, and we have the devil. Okay, so someone smells a rat. Okay, so remember I talked up here about this person standing on that stool up there. You're not sure how reliable he is, whether there's been some red flags or something, and I'm pretty sure this devil is saying you can smell something there that's not quite right. Okay, so maybe that's what it's about. Okay, again, it's just a fear. It's not saying that this person is not trustworthy, but it's holding you back so that you're not feeling 100% go about this new venture or this new relationship, this new arrangement, whatever it is. There could be a bit of, I don't want to say codependence, but it's like you might be locked into a contract that then you can't get out of. Okay, and that's why you see these people here sort of chained. So those people in that Three of Pentacles, they might end up being chained to this unworthy or unqualified person, perhaps. So just check that anyone you're doing contracts with, that they've got their licenses and their insurances, or whatever they would need in their whatever field they're in, to give them credibility. You might want to check them out on one of those consumer websites, something like that. Okay, now the best attitude, Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is still saying, well, yeah, go for it. Start small is what it's saying. So it's the Page of Pentacles, because Pentacles are quite a stable, conservative, steady energy. You don't want to just chuck it all in and put all your eggs in one basket. Start small, put your foot in the water and see how this goes. Feel things out first. So it feels like it's definitely a goer, whatever this thing is. But again, little bits at a time, I'm feeling. Okay, let's have a look. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Can we clarify the Page of Pentacles for the best attitude? Aries, and we've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got two of it. You can perhaps do more than one thing. So even though you've got, do small steps, okay, and start small, you can still have other things going on. So this is perhaps asking you to, again, not put all your eggs in one basket. Like I said, see how the clown there, or the jester's juggling the Two Pentacles? That's what we're looking at there. So don't be afraid to work a couple of different things at a time. It looks like you can handle it quite well, and it might be the way to go here. So yeah, that's where it's coming up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now let's have a look at this. The end of the month here, we've got the Eight of Wands. This talks about communication. What kind of communication are we talking about here for the outcome? The end of the period for December for Aries. What's this Eight of Wands here? Please clarify the Eight of Wands. And you have the Lovers. Oh, okay. So it's looking like some communication might come in. And I'm feeling, I don't normally push the love cards too much, but I'm really feeling that this is about romance. So towards the end of December, I'm thinking that there's someone who you've always sort of crossed paths with, but always just missed each other. Like you've glanced, or you've started talking and then had to move on, or someone got called away, or it was just you're going in while they're going out, and you've never really had a chance to have a conversation with them, and you've sort of thought about each other, but it's never quite clicked because the circumstances haven't been right. So I'm thinking that around December, perhaps mid to late December, there's going to be some kind of communication. It might be like a friend of a friend or something. So two mutual friends might finally get together, and this could be a start of something really, really nice. There are two independent people here, what I'm seeing. So I know, Aries, you're very independent, and I'm not picking up who this other person is, but it's feeling like this could be a real a relationship. I don't know if I call it a relationship, but something which could be romantic, and it's based on respect for each other's space. Okay, and it could be coming through. The initial contact could be coming through some kind of communication that you've had on social media, or you've seen someone on some kind of social media, and you've finally, things have brought you together somehow, where you've you've got a gift voucher or something, and next thing you know, you're in business with this person, and the business arrangement has turned into something a little bit more, or can turn into something a little bit more. So that's really positive. So yeah, business mixing with pleasure by the looks of it, Aries. So that's where you are for December. I hope it all goes well for you. Please let me know if this resonates, Aries. Like and just leave me a comment and a bit of feedback on whether it resonates. And I'll try to talk to you in a couple of weeks.